Goals.
Maybe Pit plus Brawl Vet is like the answer to Snake that nobody's found yet. You know.
God, that would be hilarious. It was Pit all along.
I don't know.
He was the counter.
Pit's pretty light, and I don't know. I don't think he'd have a fun time against Snake.
I don't think people would accept living in a world where Pit is the Snake counter. Can you imagine that? Like, Game 5, top 8 at Smash and Splash.
Right. And our man Earth from Japan, he helped develop the game, and he can't find his way back into this.
It's travesty.
Renai
It is
gone.
a travesty. Same with 9B.
9B, that's what I was thinking. Or QB too, however you want to. Pit, one of these characters that has always had really cool traction and dash speed on the ground, which can make for a really cool like bait and punish game too, depending on the player.
I'm really liking if I understand what Chompy's tag is reference to, I really respect it. It's a Hunter x Hunter.
Oh,
reference.
he loves Hunter x Hunter, yeah.
Good man. Jing is a badass. Anyway, Energy doing what Lucina is so good at, and that is keeping your opponent pinned at the ledge with her safe aerials, and just so good on shield pressure. Because like she can just throw out like pretty much fairs like haphazardly, and you can't punish it.
Definitely. I love how.
Oh my God! That almost killed at sub 89.
I love how Chompy always tries to find his way back with an arrow to kind of cover his tracks as he's coming, but then he's getting ledge trapped when he finally does get back. So that's something he's got to adapt to and just do better.
He's trying to find his way in, dashing back, just trying to utilize his movement as a way to create space, and he gets the grab, but doesn't get much out of the down throw.
Speaking of his movement, Pit is just making me dizzy right now with this dash back and forth.
It's the wings. The wings are a little like disorienting.
Right, or maybe it's like the color too. It's one of those weird like illusion pictures. Tries to keep getting this shield breaker upon regular get up. I think he's spacing a little poorly too, but that's okay. Chompy almost at max range. Maybe can make something happen.
We gotta see, because right now we're really starting to see. This is that percent window for Lucina where it really is hard for her to kind of like get her reliable kill options.
Right.
She's just gonna get grabs and kind of like pummel and just throw you until you're like hopefully in that throw kill range.
And when you hear that argument about like, is Lucina top 5? Is she one of the best characters in the game? The Lucina players will always say she is not, because you have to really work hard for these kills and find your kill just upon reading and adapting to your opponent.
Oh my God!
That hit him,
almost
but it didn't.
Killed. Christ, that was crazy. Dash attack almost sending him into the blast zone.
I feel like that's always been a Chompy thing, to kind of get a really good feel for your opponent in the beginning and then just try to adapt to that play style.
Wow,
but
that still didn't kill. I was thinking with all the rage from Lucina. Oh my Lord, you feel like a dingus when you do
right.
that.
And it feels like you had all the time in the world to react to that too, but you don't.
Yeah, and we got claps in the crowd. Chompy.
Ooh, the downer to the nair for a good 30.1 percentage.
That was disgusting. Like, that almost looked as if we were to see Chompy secure a quick stock. And that's really uncommon. Like, when you think Pit, you think long game. This character is going to just honestly kill you in an honest way.
Right.
No real gimmicks coming out. No cheesy early kills coming from this guy.
Unless your recovery's bad and you get hit by a stray arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, he had his jump. It's fine. We're fine. Oh my God! Beautiful little foxtrots into the forward smash. Chompy cleaning up shop here.
He read that big time ledge get up too. He committed to coming back far on stage, and he read that so hard with a forward smash. Now just playing the safe game, he can force these approaches and do what he does best just because he has that stock up on energy. Spot dodge so good upon landing in this game. Got him out of that forward smash situation, and Chompy's looking really good on this last stock.
Yeah, Energy's got to clean up the play a little bit here. Things are looking a little suspect here. Starting to lose, like he's really starting to like lose this match. Oh, loving the dare to bear.
Yep.
Some good.
One of those strings that you just recognize on the spot and it connects.
That's when like it's Pit's recovery. You got to go out there and touch the little angel guy.
And you kind of just got to count his jumps too, because that's a thing people forget to keep track of. That'll do it.
All right, we got dolphin slashes.
Wasn't untackable too. He kind of just missed it. Another fast move that people can have trouble reacting to sometimes. Slowly tiptoes back.
Yeah, The way that I'm seeing Chompy play, this is pure brawl veteran.
Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race. It's always about the war of attrition with platform fighters.
Right. He's like, we're playing at my pace. I'm going to control this tempo, and you're going to approach me, especially when you have the percentage lead. Like, why not?
Oh, my God. I was just like, he's waiting to just, like, perfect shield something. I'm just trying to think, that opening could have
and that'll
ended
do
it
it, the
for him,
back air.
But he gets it in Chompy with a back air to seal the deal. Now, I'm pretty sure this would be an upset if Chompy takes it. I'm pretty sure Energy is a relatively high seed in this pool.
Oh, I'd imagine.
Chompy,
I can't imagine where he's seated because he's one of those players that always has that credibility, but he doesn't come out as that much
it's like,
stuff.
I don't want to show bias towards old, like, well-regarded players. But you can't just, like, give them a solid seed, so you just throw them in the middle of the pack.
Right.
And you're like, you know what? We'll make you the, like, 11th seed, so you fight the 3 seed.
Yeah, exactly.
Something crazy
It's
like that.
Yeah, and that's a situation that you see a lot, too, with
seed.
players that just become...
Chompy's probably the 14th seed of his pool.
Yeah.
If Energy's the 3rd seed, I don't know. These pools are big. These are like 30, like the 31-man pools today.
Yeah.
Because there's like 250 people, 8 pools, so it's bound to about 30 people per pool. So let's see. We're on Smashville. I think it's a really good counter pick for Lucina. Her up tilt alone can cover a vast majority of the Smashville platform from center stage. And because there's only one place to land, you really can just kind of like pinhole your opponent into like tunneling to have to land on that middle platform. So we'll see. So right now, these guys are slugging at each other, but it's relatively close.
Wow.
Oh my God!
That put him in a bad situation. I'm glad he recognized quickly and got that upbeat because it could have been super bad for Energy.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. Sometimes, like, you think it's like, oh, it's Marcina. They're just gonna auto snap ledge, and it's like, no, man. If you are at a certain height, you are gonna just coast right past that ledge.
You see the best Lucinas do that sometimes too. I remember seeing Nairo when he was playing Lucina lose a lot of stocks like that at Glitch 6 and. Like
that's not a good look.
Yeah, it doesn't like it happens to everyone. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like maybe I should just fall lower so that doesn't happen.
And man, Chompy
looking
good.
Yeah. Oh, Nair 1 to F smash.
That is such an underrated tool for Lucina. Is fastball Nair 1 into imagination.
And it's something you see Crom do consistently, but this character can do it too. But you just have to fall a lot quicker given your floatiness. Controlling, just dashing under, like in and out of this Smashville platform, almost pineapples himself. Kind of scared me a little bit.
I mean, he recognized, he's like, oh wait, why am I trying to like jump to the ledge? I will just dip down.
Right, and then I'm like,
nice upbeat.
Oh wait, he has more jumps. It's fine.
Oh my God, that's the stock, and Chompy really gearing up. He's like, dude, what is a counter pick?
He keeps just reading these returns to the ledge with forward smash, and now these Energy fans are a little quieter, but they're still rooting for their boy.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are really bringing it all, and Chompy definitely showing that he is not one to be slept on.
Never.
He might be a little inactive, but you never doubt the veteran experience.
No way. And it's just something that's so fundamental and so ingrained to a player that, like, if they've had good results in those old games, it's never going to be an easy win.
Especially when it's a character that they've been playing for years.
Yeah, yeah. Who's been drastically changed over the years.
Yeah. But one thing stays the same, the amount of jumps.
Yeah. And, yeah, now he's just forcing these approaches, running away, getting arrows. He can play so much lamer given the lead he has.
Yeah. And this, you can kind of tell that Energy is getting a little, you can just kind of like tell in the way he's playing, getting a little tilted. He just cannot find a solid move to just hit this Pit off stage and force an edge guard. Because, you know, Pit, he's got multiple jumps, but it's that recovery, that upbeat, no hitbox, so it's just pure susceptible to like big disjoints like a Lucina forward air.
Absolutely. And when you're playing, that's a really good kill. When you're playing a character with such a bait and punishy playstyle, you really just have to reset your mentality and stop falling into the same traps that you have been. Because if you do get conditioned like these bait and punish players like to, then you'll just fall into like an infinite paradox of the same punishes.
Yeah, and this crowd is starting to come alive for their boy Energy.
Down smash live, gets the arrow off stage, and he might be out of jump.
Oh, he did, that's it. And that is it, Chompy with a 2-0 victory over Energy.
Those arrows got to be so annoying. Like, you know when you're trying to talk and get a word out and someone keeps interrupting you? That was like Lucina trying to cover right there. She's like, and just kept getting hit by arrows. And then